Welcome back to News Geelong and the launch of the L2P Driver Mentor program. It's oh, he's got me going, the producer behind the with the R2D. Well, talking about R2D2, he could be R2D2 of the City of Greater Geelong, but he's not. He's the Mayor of the City of Greater Geelong, our own Councillor John Mitchell. How are you, John?
Good, Rollo. Yourself?
I'm absolutely outstanding.
What a wonderful day.
What a wonderful day, and you had the pleasure of handing over the keys and launching today's program.
Yeah, young Jono, I give him the keys to the Toyota, and he didn't do any donuts in the car park, so he was right. You know, a bit of tuition, and he'll be someone who will be able to teach someone else shortly.
On a serious note, John, it is a very proactive, community-based program yet again in our City of Greater Geelong.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about this, Graham. As I said before, you know, to be able to give young people the skills, and a lot of us take it for granted that, you know, our children grow up and we teach them, we give them 120 hours worth of tuition and they get in the old man's car and off they go. But there's some people out there that are not as fortunate as others, and it's first of all hard to access a car, and secondly hard to access someone to give them the 120 hours tuition they need. So this is a great program.
John, during your presentation this morning, you drew upon a personal experience that really does have impact as far as this type of program is concerned.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Graham. I was unfortunate enough to have a sister killed in a car accident in Terang. Yeah, it's not very pleasant to come home as a young boy and have the police knock on your door and you know, have your mum and dad have to jump in a police car and go to Terang to identify a body. It wasn't very pleasant for any of us, especially not my parents, and it's something that stays with you forever. And you know, if this program can help save one life, it is well worthwhile, and I'm sure it's something we all should be proud of, and everyone who's participated in it will be proud of it.
Another one you drew on was the old Sun organisation, Declare War on 1034. Yeah. We've come a long way.
We certainly have, and it's funny how things stick in your mind, but I can see that red printed number, Declare War on 1034, as a youth, when we started to try and reduce the road toll, and there's no doubt that that has been very, very successful. But as I said before, in a perfect world, it would be great to be able to go through the year and say we haven't lost one person through road trauma. Whether that ever happens or not, I don't know, but it's something that we need to aspire to do, and it's something that these programs allow us to at least give some youth some right education. And it's not only the youth, the people that are involved in training the young people. They get something out of it as well. As a matter of fact, they probably get more out of it than what the kids that they're teaching get out of it, because it gives them an opportunity to impart their skills on someone who will make a difference.
Well, it was great to interview Ted Thurwell, who we so often see as a very busy and active man up at the COGG offices, and he commented on the fact that the City of Greater Geelong have been encouraging staff members to become involved in the mentor program. Yeah,
there's no doubt about that. And Ted's a classic example of someone who will mentor some of these young people. You know, like 120 hours is a lot. We've got 12 mentors, 120 hours each. It gives a lot of time on the road. And you know, Ted, you know, he's a good community-minded person, and yes, we have encouraged our staff to try and get involved in this. And Ted's definitely taken up the challenge.
Are you a good driver, Mitch? And I'm talking motor cars, not trains.
Well, look, there's nothing sure. I love to drive. It's something I derive great pleasure out of. There's no problem for me to jump in the car and drive 4 or 5 hours or whatever else. I enjoy it. Whether I'm a good driver or not, you know, like I try my best. We all make mistakes, but I try my best.
A safe driver, and also a man who is fully supportive of the L2P Learner Driver Mentor Program that's been launched here in our City of Greater Geelong today on the waterfront on a beautiful sunny morning. Thanks very much again to Councillor John Mitchell.
Good on you, Rollo.
Have a great day.
You too, mate.
Good luck with the job application.
No worries. Do our best.
Joining us now is Sergeant Andrew Warmby from the Victoria Police based here in Geelong at the L2P program launch. Welcome to News Geelong, Andrew, and a very important step for Geelong with this particular program.
Yeah, most certainly. It's good to see the community's involvement, the council's involvement in such a program. I think it's something we've needed for quite some time, and it's been an area where it's been missing in this type of environment.
And I mean, the reality of the program is that the success of it will mean that people like yourself involved in Victoria Police will not have to go about some of the unfortunate duties when there is deaths on the road.
That's correct. Yes, hopefully some of these skills these young people will pick up on the road, which will be helping keep out of trouble on the roads. There's far too much injury and serious fatalities on the road these days.
How long have you been a member of the force?
Approximately 20 years. 20
years. So you started as a young man. You've seen a lot of the reality of what this program is aimed at against.
Yes, that's right. There's some of the things we have to come across in the operational field is pretty dramatic, and it's fairly hard to cope with sometimes. We just don't want to see people and families have to go through that sort of situation.
And the other element, of course, is that developing the youth at a young age with the new graduated driving licence system gives it a far better outcome.
Yes, it does. The sooner we can get into young people, the better and give them some skills in driving, and rather than just throwing them out there and letting them fight for themselves, just to give them some background training and equip them well to drive a motor vehicle.
And one of the key elements associated with the L2P program is not just a matter of the mechanics of driving a car, but the attitude behind the wheel, which is also a significant part of driving safely.
That's right. I think the attitude is probably one of the main issues that is very important when driving a motor vehicle. One can have the skills, but the attitude certainly goes a long way, and if you have the right attitude, it'll keep you out of trouble.
If you have the right attitude, it will keep you out of trouble. Very, very good advice from Sergeant Andrew Warmby, Victoria Police in our great city of Geelong. The L2P Driver Mentor Learner program been launched in our city of Greater Geelong this morning, and we hope you've enjoyed the bringing of the program from News Geelong. Until next week, Rawlo saying bye for now.